Good morning, everyone. Dave from Atomic here. As you know, we help customers and users get more from Microsoft 365, helping people be more efficient, productive, and secure. Today, I want to touch on Microsoft Planner. The reason being, we're doing a lot of Microsoft Planner training workshops because Microsoft have effectively revamped the Planner system. So in today's brief video, I want to introduce what some of those changes look like, how Planner is licensed, go through some of the Planner features with you. This isn't going to be a detailed video. It's really just going to act as a springboard for you exploring Planner in more detail yourself. So to kick things off, I want to just talk about some of the changes Microsoft have made. There is an old world of Planner and a new world of Planner. And what Microsoft have done is combined and consolidated a few different products. You used to have Planner, To Do, and Microsoft Project. And now in the new Planner world, Microsoft have combined To Do and Planner into Planner Basic, and they have converted Project Plan 1, or sometimes known as Project for the Web, into Planner Plan 1. So we now effectively have Planner Basic, which you get free with your Microsoft Business and Microsoft Enterprise licenses. We have Planner Plan 1, which you pay for, and then we have Project Plan 3 and Plan 5. It's worth noting that Project is an entirely different product. It's much bigger than Planner. It's much more comprehensive and is out the scope of today's video. So we're just talking about Planner Basic and Planner Plan 1. It's also important to note that as it stands today, the new Planner, this new world of Planner, so Planner Basic and Planner Plan 1, are available. However, they're only available through Microsoft Teams. If you go to the web and access Planner, you will still be presented with the old version of Planner. If you access Planner on your smartphone, you will still be presented with the old Planner. The only way to access the new Planner today is through Microsoft Teams. This will change at some unspecified time through the rest of this year. Microsoft are going to roll out the new Planner to the web interface and to the smartphone app. They haven't told us exactly when, but that change will happen. So for now, if you want to play around with the new Planner, you must do so through Teams. And in the associated blog post, there is some instructions on how to install that in Teams. I will just quickly show you that now here on my screen. So first of all, I'm just going to uninstall my Planner that I've got. But you can add the new Planner app into your Microsoft Teams in the same way as you can add any app. So you just go down here to apps, we're going to search for Planner, and you'll see it's represented with this new blue and purple icon rather than the old green icon. So we're just going to click add and add again. And what we now see is the Planner has appeared on the left-hand side for us there. Okay, so this is the new Planner, which we're going to come on to shortly. The next thing I want to cover off with you is to touch on the licensing. And on our blog post for this video, you will see I've extracted some of the pricing information for Microsoft Planner, which is free, and Planner Plan 1, and there's a link to the full Microsoft page here. So let's have a quick look at this. So let's jump across to the Microsoft page and look at some of the pricing options. So here on the right, we can see we've got Project Plan 1 and Project Plan 5, which, as I mentioned at the beginning, are out of scope for this video. And on the left here, we've got Microsoft Planner, which is included with Microsoft 365. And you will get that with your business plans, so Business Basic, Business Standard, and Business Premium, and your Enterprise plans, so Enterprise E3 and Enterprise E5. Planner Plan 1, however, costs extra. It's £8.20 per user per month with an annual subscription. and you get a load of extra stuff with that. And I'm going to show you a comparison table that I've put together in a second. One thing that I found out recently is there's no non-profit SKU for Planner Plan 1. If you work for a non-profit, you may or may not know that you get, in a lot of cases, taking business premium, you get your first 10 licenses for free, and then you pay a heavily discounted rate for subsequent licenses. There currently is no non-profit SKU for Planner Plan 1, so if you're a non-profit, you will be paying full price for this, unfortunately. In terms of the features, the feature difference between Planner and Planner Plan 1, I've created a small comparison table here on our blog post. I'll just move myself out of the way a little bit there, which gives you a brief rundown of the difference in features between Planner Basic and Planner Plan 1. This isn't exhaustive, but it's the features that are most relevant to people that I speak to. See Planner Basic as it's titled. It's a very basic task and project management system, whereas Planner Plan 1 is bringing in some of those more enterprise style features that you will see in project management solutions such as Asana, Monday.com and Rike. Just to touch on some of those, things like timeline view, people view, task dependencies and subtasks, they're very key when managing slightly more complex projects. One big limitation I find of Planner Basic is that you can't copy plans and you can't copy tasks, meaning that you can't do templated projects and task templates. You need Planner Plan 1 for that. And I feel like that's quite basic functionality that actually should be included in Planner Basic. For a deeper dive into the differences between the two, I'm going to do a subsequent video, but you can look at this list on our blog post and have a play yourself and get a feel for which plan might be right for you. So let's dive into Planner now and have a little nosy round. So as you saw earlier, I've installed Planner and I've jumped into it here, and I'm already using Planner. So what you're seeing on the left here is some plans that I have. Typically organizations would use a plan for a project. A very typical common use case as well is to have a plan for ongoing meetings. So we at Atomic have a meeting called a Daily Pulse, where we talk through day-to-day items, and we just have a plan here where we chuck these tasks called Daily Pulse, and we leave that plan running. Up here we have my day and my tasks. One of the great things about this new planner world and this planner ecosystem is its centralized task management. If you assign a task to a colleague from a plan, or if you assign them a task in something like Microsoft Loop, it will appear in their My Tasks area under Assigned to Me. This gives Planner a really nice advantage over external project planning solutions like Asana and Rike and Monday, because it integrates across the whole Microsoft platform and ecosystem. And I think that's really what Microsoft are driving at with this, is that centralized task management and collaboration. Let's create a plan, and I'll just show you some of the things that are in Microsoft Planner Basic, and then we'll create a plan that requires a Microsoft Plan 1 premium license, Microsoft Planner Plan 1 license, and we'll touch on some of the features in there. So if we just click, I'm just going to move myself out of the way again. So if we just click on New Plan at the bottom here, and we're presented with this screen, we can select Basic or Premium. If we've got the free version of Planner, we will need to select Basic. So we're going to click here. We're just going to give this a name, Test Basic, and click Create. And you'll see it's quite quickly created a plan. And what we have in here are our various views, grid view and board view being the most popular. Grid view is just a list of tasks, and board view is what you would see in something like Trello. So it gives you these buckets, and really the difference between grid and board view is personal preference. Some people love grid view, some people love board view. We're just going to look at grid view today, and we can add tasks here: task A, task B, task C, and we can assign those tasks to people by clicking this little plus. I'm the only one that has access to this plan, so therefore I'm the only one we can assign tasks to. Sharing plans and collaborating on plans is really the topic of another video. We can set start dates, due dates. We can tag the task as being in progress or completed, and we can set a priority. So very, very simple. One of the things or limitations of Planner Basic is you can't create your own columns and you can't hide the default columns. That's something for the world of Planner Plan 1. So I'm just going to show you a Planner Plan 1 now. So we're going to go New Plan, and we're going to select Premium. You may be able to initiate a trial for yourself here on Planner Premium, depending on whether your IT team has enabled you to kick off trials for yourself. If you don't see this Planner Premium option, then you will need to go to your IT team and ask for a trial. Microsoft offer a free 30-day trial. If you ask nicely, in most cases, they will let you extend that trial to 90 days. I've done that a few times now, and if you give a good use case and you ask nicely, they will often do that for you. So presuming you've got access, let's just click on Premium, and we're going to give this a name. So just test Premium, and we're going to click Create. And what you'll notice straight away in here is that we have a whole different set of columns, and we have some different views as well. So you can see here we're having to scroll across now because we've got many more columns. That's one of the advantages of Planner Premium. We have more options on our tasks, and we can also create our own different columns. You'll also see up here that we have timeline view, which is your traditional Gantt style view, where you can visualize dependencies of tasks and visualize the timeline of a project visually. We also have this nice goals feature where we can set a goal, associate tasks with that goal, and that's useful if you've got a project where you've got 400 tasks in there and you want to pick a subset of those tasks, maybe 10 of them, and associate them with a goal so you can see the progress towards that goal. It's quite a nice feature. So that's Planner Plan 1 and Planner Basic. My recommendation is get Planner installed, have a play with it. We're using it heavily internally now, and we're looking to move from Asana to Planner Plan 1 over the next 6 months. There's a few features in there that we feel it's missing at the moment that, once available, will make it a really useful and feature-rich solution for businesses like us who require more complex project management. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that was a useful introduction to Planner. As always, if you do need help, we run training workshops on all of the Microsoft productivity technologies. We can do those online or in person, or if you've just got a quick question, please feel free to reach out to us directly using our website over at atomic.co.uk. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.